Good evening, good evening, everyone. It is you for another mental health check-in. I just wanted to fix the camera a little bit so you can see this topic for today. It's breaking free, 10 effective tips to quit vaping and nicotine. Yeah, you guys are going to hate me for this one. Number one, set a quit date. Choose a specific day to stop vaping and stick to it. This will give you a clear target and time to prepare. Make peace with it. It's gonna happen. Hey, Katya, how are you? Um, and really set a standard and stick to it. It's a promise that you're making to yourself, and you got to keep it. You more than anything else, it's a personal promise, and when you break your personal promises, is really when you start to slip back into addiction, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Everything is fine and good in moderation. When you go on the deep end into addiction, it really can impact what is the point of even using the substance to start out with. Number two, understand your why. Knowing why you want to quit can keep you motivated, whether it's for health reasons, financial savings, or a family. It really can keep you focused and keep those reasons top of mind because they are going to be what keeps you motivated and trucking along because there are going to be days that are tougher than others. You're going to get triggered, and until you overcome the triggers, you're always going to have this kind of string pulling you back to that crutch, so to speak. Number three, identify triggers. Recognize situations that make you want to vape and develop strategies to avoid or handle these triggers without nicotine. It's different for everyone. Sometimes it's the lack of triggers, not having any stimulus, sometimes getting a hobby can really help, getting some, going to the gym, de-stressing, all can really, really help. Number four, use nicotine replacement therapies, NRTs. Options like nicotine gums, patches, lozenges, or inhalers can help manage withdrawal symptoms and reduce the urge to vape. More than anything, this is due to the sheer cases of lung damage that we're seeing from vaping and vaping cartridges of all types. So, to varying degrees, this is a new technology that is not at all studied. There isn't any documentation on the long term effects of any of these substances. And the worst part is that we've had several companies already caught cutting down their products with glycerins or vitamin E oils that are horrible for lungs. They're not digestible by the body, and it really can cause huge respiratory problems. Number five, stay busy. Keep yourself occupied with hobbies, exercise, and other activities to distract yourself from cravings. An active mind will save the day. So keep yourself focused, keep yourself on a schedule, and give yourself a routine. Don't give yourself the ability to sit too long with the thought because it's just a habit. And once you break the habit with other habits, you'll see how much easier it is to move away from. Number six, seek support. Tell friends and family about your plan to quit. Their support can be invaluable. Consider joining a support group or counseling, but do not do this if you are not ready to lose friends and lose family because people will lose respect for you if you don't keep up your word. It's just a unfortunate truth of when you set out to do anything and you put it out into the atmosphere. People expect to hold you accountable for the things that you say. So don't put it out there if you really are not serious about doing this. It's more about you believing that you're no longer a smoker than you proving it to anyone. Because if you're proving it to people, then you really are doing it for probably poor reasons. Not bad reasons, poor reasons. Because at the end of the day, you're not facing the triggers that make it okay for this activity to take over your life. And again, we're talking about excessive use, not um, moderate, recreational use per se. Number Seven, manage stress. Vaping is often used as a stress reliever. So, finding other ways to manage stress, such as yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercises, can really help manage that type of anxiety. And sometimes it's just that anxiety. Number eight, celebrate milestones. Set milestones and celebrate when you reach them. This could be 1 week, 1 month, or 3 months without vaping. Treat yourself to something valuable and enjoy the moment without nicotine. It will change your life. You will feel different. And I know it's hard to, realize life without it, but it will change and it will feel better. The great thing is that if you're young, the most of the damage can be um, regenerated. But the longer you've been doing it, the more damage there probably is. So the sooner that you can stop, the better. Yeah, on all courses. Number nine, download a quick app. There are many apps designed to support people quitting smoking and vaping. These can track progress, savings, and health improvements. So hold yourself accountable. Track it. If you want to improve it, track it and see what those triggers are. There are tons of communities that are out there supporting and with tips and tricks. So immerse yourself in what others have done and learn because it's not bigger than you. You are bigger than it. You pick it up. It doesn't pick you up. Number 10, be patient and forgiving. Quitting is a journey and it's common to have setbacks. If you slip up, don't get discouraged. Each attempt brings you closer to quitting for good. And it's the fact of the matter. Um, from my personal experience, I was very much into smoking cigarettes. And unfortunately, the first time I quit, relatively easy. Second time, it was a little bit of a problem. The third time, I, it was a difficult task. Um, luckily, I was younger. I was in my mid 20s, probably early 20s at that point. So I didn't really, endure a long time of smoking. Um, but still, the addictive nature of nicotine is incredibly powerful, and the side effects are probably um, more dramatic than anything that I've ever felt. So um, it's probably a lot more damaging for us than we even know. But I digress. If you're just joining us, we are doing another mental health check-in, talking about breaking free from 10 effective tips to quitting vaping and nicotine. Not breaking away from the tips, but breaking away from nicotine and vaping. That was not the best worded title. To recap, set a quit smoking. Set a quit date when you're gonna stop smoking. Understand your why. Identify triggers. Use nicotine replacement therapies (NRTs) and stay busy. Number six, seek support. Number seven, manage stress. Number eight, celebrate milestones. And number nine, download a quit app. Be patient and forgiving. It really is a pleasure to talk to you guys about these topics and have a little bit of insight because I know a lot of people that suffer with this. It's all fun and games until you get sick, and then you keep getting sick, and then you keep getting sick, and then you just are not here anymore. So we don't want that to happen. We want you to be alive, healthy, with beautiful lungs that help you run into your best life, right? I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for your patience, love, kindness, and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are